When I met Ron Kurtz, I had this feeling, and so did he, that we had some work to do together. And little did I know that it was going to take over my life. It became the sole way of working for me. I had been doing counseling in an addiction center. I had raised my kids. I had private clients for stress management. But Hakomi became the focus of my life. And the opportunity that I had to teach with him, to learn from him, to travel all over the world, to experience different cultures and people all over the world and learn about how much we human beings have in common, that there's more about us that's similar than different. And I've just become passionate about learning about human nature and assisting people to find a way of being in relationship that's heart-centered. Loving presence has been the main focus of even my teaching of Hakomi, and inviting people to experience this very natural and not mysterious, but very, very magical state of mind, which is loving presence, that everybody has experienced at some point in their life. And being able to cultivate that and use that, not just in our work, but in our relationships, in our way of being in the world. And I think there's something about what I've learned about Hakomi, a way of paying attention to myself and my reactions, be able to interrupt my reactions, and then be able to be more creative in my response to life, that for me has been and continues to be transformational. I remember sitting on one of my travels, sitting next to a farmer from Alberta who got chatting with me and was asking me where I was going and what I was doing. And usually I said very little, especially in Canada, about being a psychotherapist. So I told him that I was teaching a method that helped people become more aware of themselves. And he was interested, so he asked a little more. And I said, well, you know how, you have these knee-jerk reactions sometimes in relationships with people or with situations in life. They're just on automatic, and you blurt out a reaction, and then you wish you hadn't done it that way, or you can imagine there could be a more creative response. At which point he's starting to write down, how do you spell Hakomi and what's your phone number? Because he could totally see how that could be relevant to him. I've described it that way on a chairlift to 3 young guys going up to snowboard in the powder. What is it you do? And I say, well, it's this method called Hakomi, and you get more aware of yourself, and you're able to interrupt your reactions that are going to cause more problems in your relationships and do something better. And they're all writing down, how do you spell it? And I just know that people have learned from the group experiences that we've had all over the world, that being human and being with other humans in community in this really healing and therapeutic way is a missing experience for so many people. And it's just, it's impossible for me to give it up. I'm in retirement, but I keep doing it. I just love it.